This is a team that takes every home game very seriously, and you can see that from this shot earlier as they came through the tunnel. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at Oklahoma City, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LaMelo Ball saw this coming. He said, quote, "My whole life I always knew I was going to the NBA. I had my life planned out. I knew I'd have stardom. My whole life I thought I was the star. I can't even say I'm a rock star. It's something other than that. I'm something rare." Guys?
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
And BA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, we've got Ball. He's out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Williams in at the center position. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Rozier. Embiid can't hit. Tucker against Washington. Three-pointer Rozier. Williams passes to Rozier. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Maxey. Now here's Tucker. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. To the left wing. The 3 from Ball. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Now here's Maxey. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Embiid a screen on Rozier. And another miss by Philadelphia. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And the shot goes down.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
Here's Melton. Williams grabs the board. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Maxey to halt the run, and the jumper falls for him.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ball passes to Washington. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Washington's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. That one no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Now here's Harris. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Ball. And and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Back to Maxey. There's the three. No good that time.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Timeout called, the 76ers. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
The 76ers will have a different look here. Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid. House comes in for Tucker. Korkmaz is checked in for Harris. And it's Springer in for Maxey. Here's Melton. In his last outing, 16 points for him. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Can't cash it in from close range.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Jones' shot is good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Reed. And another miss by Philadelphia.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Knocks down the triple.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Melton. 6 to shoot. Over Ball. Melton misses. It's stolen away. Here's Reed. Jones with some nice D. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 20-4 run. Hayward for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Here's Springer. Here's Melton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's Ball with a three. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Gordon Hayward is out there with Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And for Philadelphia, we've got Daniel House. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Reed in at the 4. Now here's Maxey. Out to the wing. Here's House. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Charlotte has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Pass to Rozier. The 3 is up. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 three-point shots to go here.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So both teams making some changes here. And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. LaMelo Ball, number 1.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
Exactly. It's just not his ability to distribute the basketball. I mean, it's the scoring punch that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual threat point guard.
Now here's Maxey. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. And Rozier pulls it down. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. And it's Maxey missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Miller. A deep 3 from Ball. From beyond the arc, and then some. Ball's got 13.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Maxey. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Harris against Washington. Now Maxey, 15 in his last outing. Harris's shot is good.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
The three from Ball. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Harris and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Maxey against Ball. Outside Tucker. The 3 ball. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And Philadelphia calls time here. New group getting ready for the Sixers. Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid. House comes in for Tucker. Springer, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Here's Springer, covered by Smith. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Here's House, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hayward outside for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's Springer. 8 points in his last timeout. Here's House. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Outside Jones takes a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
32 seconds left to play in the half. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Smith's got 6.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
From deep, Melton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Charlotte building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Charlotte. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. That's the five to begin the second half for Steve Clifford. Harris passes to Tucker. Outside Maxey. There's the triple. The shot comes out, and Charlotte going the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Harris outside. Pass to Tucker, and here's Embiid. Left side Maxey. 11 feet out. And Rozier pulls it down.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Now Washington over Tucker. And it's Washington missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Maxey, a good look. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Money from 17 feet out.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Rozier against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Some solid defense from Williams. For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. There's Ball with a three. And they'll get another chance. This one for 3. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Harris. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Melton against Ball. Here's Embiid. The three. They get it back. That shot missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Ball. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Embiid. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the three off target. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-4 run.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Maxey against Rozier. Maxey passes to Tucker. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Harris outside. Puts up a 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harris with it, guarded now by Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here we go. Here's Rozier. And there it is for him. Rozier's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. As a matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. Outside Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Miller pulls it in. Outside, Williams fires the 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Charlotte showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Sixers with the ball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Daniel House. He's out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Maledon. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. From downtown, counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Korkmaz, hounded by Ball to stop the run. Back to Korkmaz. And he comes up with a bucket. Korkmaz has gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. He buries it from 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Smith passes to Jones. Fires in the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Korkmaz. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's the break. Here's Ball. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ball's got 34 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Smith against Melton. Floats one. Count that one.
The Anthony Melton.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. For 3, Smith. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Springer. Pass to House. Here's Springer. And a two-handed jam!
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Melton with the ball. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.